Alright, this is a basic tactics video on how to angle. What does it mean when you want to angle? Angle is a way of reducing the likelihood of damage to your ship. Basically, it means you're keeping your nose or your stern pointed towards the enemy that is shooting at you. That way, when the shells come in, they tend to bounce off the armor, like skipping a rock off of a pond. It will save you, especially if you're in a fairly weak ship going up against a fairly strong ship, which is going to happen in this particular battle. Now, I'm sure you recognize the map. This is the Solomon Islands map. Usually, all the bots charge the middle, and one or two will charge the outside edge. Once in a while, all the enemies will charge the outside edge. Now, that's pretty rare. I'm going to go ahead and zip ahead a bit in this video. You can see I'm getting closer to the islands. That was just a destroyer I took a pot shot at. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but there's a battleship at F8, between the F8 and F9, right there, and I'm about to come around the corner. Now, a battleship does a really good job of destroying cruisers, which is what I am in. So this is a really good opportunity to show you how to angle. You just got to remember which one of the boats shooting at you are the biggest threat. If you have just one shooting at you, it's easy. But when you've got multiple boats shooting at you, then it's not so easy, or you should just turn around and get out of there. So let's go ahead and get moving. Now, I have high explosive loaded, which is what you want against a battleship when you're in a cruiser, because you're probably not going to get through his armor. You might at close range. All depends on which ships. So he comes up, I zoom in, and if you can see his turrets, this guy is not pointing at me. In fact, he's pointing in every direction but me. So that's great. It means I've got some time to go ahead and keep broadside to him and fire. When you're broadside, usually you can get the most guns to bear. By now you can see he's turning his guns toward me. He's about ready to fire. So I've got a couple seconds to fire some torps, and I am turning toward him now. Now I'm going to pause the video. In the lower left corner of the screen, you'll see the way my ship is angled, and then some bright lines coming out of the forward quarter of that ship. That tells you where the enemy is relative to me. His shells are going to come in at that angle when he fires at me. So that's a good way of determining whether or not you're angled. You can also look on the lower right side on the mini-map, and you'll get an idea not only of where he is relative to you, but where the other enemies that are spotted are to you. So here comes a salvo, and he bounced one. I guarantee you, if I had been broadside onto him, I would have lost at least a quarter of my health. Battleships are made to destroy cruisers. So I know I'm a little broadside on. I know he's taking the time to reload, but he's going to be reloaded very soon. So I gotta turn into him. Oh, I waited too long. I got lucky, he missed. I got very lucky, he missed. Well, at least he's taking the time to reload now. But now, I'm too close to him. I'm only like 3.5 kilometers away. That's his kill zone. He can get anything in 3.5 kilometers. So I'm spinning around, turning my tail towards him, and that means that I will be angled. And here comes his next volley. He missed. Take a look lower left-hand corner. He is shooting from directly behind me. You couldn't ask for better angle. But it also means that I've also got only one gun to bear on him. So while they're reloading, go ahead and come out of the angle and go a little more broadside, bring more guns to bear, and fire. Just remember to go back to angle on when they're ready to fire. It's not an easy thing to master. Not at all. But he was full health when I met him, and now he's dead. He was full health. And that is how a little cruiser can take on a battleship. Fortunately, there was only one. If there were two and they had been some distance apart, it probably would have been another story. Anyway, that's how it's done. Continue to watch other videos, learn how to do this, see how the battles unfold, learn how to manage the rudder, and stay safe and have fun. Thanks for watching.